Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bringing you an NFL Week 5 preview between the Washington Redskins and the Atlanta Falcons. So let's look at some keys to victory for both teams, starting with the Falcons.
The Atlanta Falcons were fortunate enough to face the Carolina Panthers last week, and it kind of prepared them for the Washington Redskins. Similar type of running game, not as reliant on the read option, but same type of principles are involved. And John Abraham, Jonathan Babineau, those guys are crucial. Babineau on the interior, Abraham as a contained defender, and trying to help bottle up the running game of the Redskins. Now you look at the secondary, guys like Donta Robinson and Asante Samuel can play up on these wide receivers to force RG3 to get rid of the football quickly if they're going to have some success. Now you look at the offensive side of the football, teams are trying to blitz the Falcons like crazy, but they're picking it up. You got to give props to Dirk Cutter in that offensive attack. So let's go inside the lab to see how the Falcons are beating teams with the shallow cross.
Teams come into the Falcons games trying to put pressure on Matt Ryan with the blitz. And the Falcons are essentially beating the blitz with the shallow cross route. I'm going to show you right here how we have it drawn up. You have your base shotgun set, Tony Gonzalez over here. Let's say Harry Douglas on this side as well, Julio Jones in the slot, and also Roddy White. So how they're beating these guys with the shallow cross, you have the backer, the Mike backer blitzing A-gap blitz. Free safety is manned up on the tight end. Strong safety is going to buzz down and blitz as well. So you have two extra guys coming. So it's up to Matt Ryan to see this and get rid of the football quickly. And the shallow cross route is killing teams with this. Here's the shallow cross. Julio Jones is coming across right there and replacing where this linebacker left. Here's your window, and this is essentially your first read. So this is where Matt Ryan is going with the football. You have this guy out here running the curl. Guy out here running the curl. So these are your second reads. So if Matt Ryan sees where this is taken away, he has two other reads he can go to with the corner. And this right here is your quick out to Tony Gonzalez. This will be your third read, your dump off, or essentially this guy's coming in blocking and then working up here. So that's your first read. The Falcons are really beating the blitz with the shallow cross route. This route has killed many teams many times this season.
Now let's move over to the Washington Redskins, and the Redskins linebacker is going to have a huge day this week versus the Atlanta Falcons, not only in the running game, but also in the short to intermediate passing game when they drop off in their zones. Guys like Rob Jackson is going to be asked to make some plays in the passing game in the flats. Ryan Kerrigan, a guy that can really get after the quarterback, is going to have to make some plays in the flat. So if the linebackers can be effective in pass coverage, I think the Redskins can do a good job against the Falcons. But when I look at the secondary, I have questions. Can they match up well versus the Falcons wide receivers in that passing game? That's going to be the biggest test they're going to face this week. If they can do that, if they can jump some routes, get some interceptions, get the ball back for their offense, I think they can have a chance. Now offensively, the Redskins do a great job with their play calling. So let's go inside the lab to see one of their staples in their offense.
Redskins are doing an excellent job this year on offense. Why? Because they're beating teams with sequence. I'm going to show you how. Everything looks the same, and we're going to run the draw play and the bubble screen off of it. This is the key guy, this outside backer. This is who the Redskins are actually keying on these plays. We're going to have the bubble screen coming to this guy right here. But this is how it's blocked. Let's say we're running the draw right here. Center guard combo to the backer. Boom, boom, bang. Pretty simple, right? And here's your draw play coming inside. Now, and you still have the bubble screen action. So if you notice, if this guy flies out of here to go cover that, okay, cool. This is going to be wide open for the running back to make one miss. Now, on the flip side, after you run this a couple of times, what happens? This guy now wants to be a hero, tends to come in and want to attack the running game. Guess what's open? The bubble screen, and now you have pretty much essentially this guy running free down the sideline. So the Redskins are doing a great job of beating teams with sequence, with their keying on this backer right here. If this guy wants to be a hero, they're going to throw the bubble screen. If this guy decides, okay, I'll play the bubble screen, the running game is going to be open all day long. So the Redskins are doing a great job just being patient, and the big plays will open up.
Now let's take a look at the personnel breakdown in this matchup. I think the Redskins do have some opportunities despite not having good offensive line play and good defensive back play, but it's going to be tough. They're going to have to execute wholly. As you see, the Falcons are strong in every area. The X factor for the Falcons has to be blitz pickup. Jim Haslett will have a lot of blitzes dialed up for this Falcons offensive line. If they can hold their own, then they can do a great job of keeping Matt Ryan well protected. X factor for the Redskins, Kyle Shanahan. the way he calls plays will be crucial in this game as he's going against a defensive stalwart in Mike Nolan. Actually, like the Redskins in this ball game, the Redskins can run the football on anyone in the league. The Falcons have problems stopping the run. Redskins running the football will give these guys the opportunity to hit play action passes, and defensively they are aggressive. And we saw last week the Falcons had some leakage in their pass protection. I also want to give a huge shout out to Falcon fans and also Redskin fan forums for always showing football game plan support.